Welcome back, everyone. So this video we are going to cover delete requests. So let's get right into it. So we have our update, and then just underneath it you can just make your comments and make it a delete blogs. Okay, a blog, because we're going to be specifying. So let's get right into it. So we're going to do, once again, app dot not put, not get, not post, but delete, since we are going to be deleting. Okay, so we are going to be using the express app once again to make a delete request, and we want to delete information that's inside of this path, okay, in which we are specifying just one block that we're going to delete. Okay, so in order to get that info, we need to request it, and then once we have the info, we want to respond with that info to do something. Okay, so sorry, let's see what happened here. Did this right? Something's wrong here. Let's just do this again. Sorry guys. App.delete, and then we have our blogs /ID. Okay, then we have a request and response. Fire it off. Okay, perfect. So let me just put this here, and we have delete blog. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do is, remember, now we are using the ID to specify which one we want to delete. So we're just going to make the same thing as we did here, because we want to target the ID or the parameter. So const ID equals rec.params, just like that. Okay. And this is similar to the get the ID, get the blog by the ID, because we already know what's associated with the ID since we're singling it out. Pretty much we're specifying which one exactly. So it's going to take the ID plus everything that's inside. So it's going to take the body as well. So that kind of saves time instead of having to add like ID and title, just as we did here. But remember, the real difference between why we're using ID and the title and like the body, sorry, the parameter and the body instead of right here, is basically just because when it comes to updating, we're specifying which parameter or which blog, and we want to specify in the body which values that we want to edit, okay, or update. But since that's already included in ID, we don't have to add it anyways. So we can just continue, make your variable, just as we did here, update blog, and we're going to call this deleted blog. Okay, and you're going to equal that to, take a guess, and if you got blog right, you're definitely on the right path. And if you didn't, don't worry. Once again, it'll definitely come to you. Right, just keep at it. But you're doing a great job so far. So we're going to have blog. Okay, now instead of find by ID and update, or find by ID, we're going to do find by ID and delete. If you use remove, I don't think it'll work. As I mentioned in my previous project or previous tutorial, I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember seeing that it might be deprecated. I might be wrong. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't looked it up. But if anything, if you use delete, it'll be the same thing. Like, it'll work perfectly. Okay. So now you're using the find by ID and delete method, and you're just passing in the ID, just like that. And it's similar to how we have it here. Okay. Then just what's left is we are just making the render. We want to render. So then we want to take the deleted blog, and we just want to render it, okay, in JSON format. And if everything is good, we want a message, of course, and we want that message to say blog was successfully deleted, just like that. And now, of course, we want to catch any errors, that way we can fix anything. And then we want it to say, give us almost like an alert that says message, and we want it to say unable to delete blog. and just set the colon and then the error here, and that way it gives us the error. And that's pretty much it. So let's test it out, see if it works. Fingers crossed, but I think it'll work out. So let's do that right now. So let's just go back to the beginning here. Okay, so we have two, and let's just create a new one that we are going to delete. Okay, that way we can see almost that everything's working. So we are posting. We already saw that our get works. Okay, we are posting. Okay, to our blogs. Remember. And then this we just want to take out, and we just want test. Okay, this one we're just gonna say test, and this one just gonna say test. Okay, now let's post it. Post it. Perfect, works perfectly. So now let's just see if it works, and awesome. So you see test, 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 and it gives us the ID as normal and the timestamp. Okay, so now we just want to see if it works, if everything is working so far. Okay, so we just want to / and copy and paste the user, get it by ID. That way we can single it out. And by the way, this is not the route that you have to take. You can just once you get it, you can just put the parameter, the ID, and then just delete. But I just want to make sure everything is working well as well. So as you can see, it's working well. It's taking you to the profile page, and now you can just delete it. So I want to delete it, and then remember, if you want to delete it, you just copy and then paste the user ID, okay, or the blog ID. So we're just gonna hit send, see if it works, and look at that, guys. So a message, blog was successfully deleted. So now let's take a look to see if it was actually deleted. Now you can actually go to get here and then just press send, and I believe you'll get a null. So let's see that, and perfect, null. So that means that there's nothing, null, you know, it's nothing. So there's nothing there, so it looks like it was successful. So let's just double check our work. Erase that and go to send, and as you can see, there's only 2 instead of 3. Okay, perfect. And let's just double check it here with our error here. Error's not working. Let's just go to blogs, see if this is working as well. So perfect, look at that, guys. And if you want, you can just take this. Now you can see if everything pretty much works with the get ID. Copy, paste, and look at that, guys. Now it takes us to the like video games. All right, so perfect. So everything works, and that's pretty much it for the back end. And look at how far you guys have come, guys. Pretty much you started 2 folders, back end, front end, to separate everything. You zoned in, or you focused more on your back end to have everything up and running before you're getting it on your front end. Let me just go to server, sorry. You installed dependencies, you installed your package.json. You made sure that they were installed by going to package.json, and which they are here, right? Not only did you install your dependencies, you imported them, right, using const and require. Then after that, you connected to your Express app, right? And then you made sure your Express app was up and running, right, by using the app.listen 3001 port. Okay, you're even using Nodebon, right, which is great, guys. Look how far we've come. And then now you've connected to MongoDB, your MongoDB. Okay, and then you're even using middleware. That way it'll help out afterwards and during the process as well. You even made your schema, your blog schema, guys, right, with a few values here. And then you even made 5 CRUD requests, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that, guys. And you tested all of them, and they all work. You got your get blogs, get requests. You have your get blogs by ID, right? You have your post request. You have your update or put request here, which works. And you have lastly, your delete request, which is awesome, guys. So the next video is going to be starting on the front end side of things, and we are going to be using React there. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.